Hello everybody and welcome to another draft video. I am Andrew, of course, and we are in queue for a Kaldheim draft. I just made it into Diamond after my last draft, and I'm looking forward to battling tonight. It should be fun. And we opened an amazing card. Kaya's going to be our pick here by a lot. Kaya can plus to put a ghost form counter on up to one target non-token creature. It gains when this creature dies or is put into exile. Return it to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Kaya can -3 to exile a non-land permanent, and then -7s. You get an emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. We probably won't get there, though there are a couple legends we might look to cast. The first two abilities are where Kaya really gets there. The rest of this pack is not all that great. There's the Beholding Multiverse, which is pretty good. Elven Bow and the Rune of Might are okay. I'm hoping this white-black dual tables. That's what I'm looking to pick up on the wheel. But we'll start with Kaya and see where we go from here. And it looks like we might be beholding. White-black's not really the snow color, though you could be like a green-black snow deck. So I don't really know if I want to take Blizzard Brawl or the Snow-Covered Forest. I might be more inclined to take the Beholding Multiverse. Blue-white and blue-black are both relatively slow controlling decks, and Kaya is easy enough to splash in either of those. But Blizzard Brawl kind of pushes me into wanting to be, I guess, either way I'm taking a different color, but I feel like the Behold's just going to be a safer pick. So that's what I'm going to take. Alright. Pyre kind of works like Birthing Pod. This shares a creature type and a CMC 1 or more. Okay, we're not going to take Pyre. Crush the Weak is fine. Frostpyre Arcanist is fine. Squash is decent. Island and Shimmerdrift Veil are kind of what I'm looking at. The Arcanist might be good here. We might end up picking up multiple Beholds, which makes the Arcanist good. But since we don't have multiple cards yet, I'm less interested in that. There are no white cards in this pack. And the black cards are just okay. And there's only one green card. Yeah, I'm going to take the land here. I'm just going to put off committing to anything. I kind of want to be blue, but these blue cards aren't all that exciting. Reflections of Liara. I got this card 4th pick in a previous draft. I just feel like this one's really hard to make work. Return Upon the Tide and Jarl again. Depart the Realm, Masked Vandal. These cards are not that impressive. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to take here. I want to be taking white cards, but white's getting cut. The blue doesn't seem all that impressive either. And the green cards are just okay. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Snow Mountain. Masked Vandal or Depart the Realm might be a slightly better pick. But I'm just going to take the Snowlands. 5-color snow is the archetype that snow can often get into. So that's what I'm going to do. Elder Hall is good. I don't know how green I'm going to be, though. That being said, it's between that and a Snowland. Actually, maybe it's the Iron Verdict here. I want to be playing white anyways. And the Iron Verdict's a totally fine defensive removal spell. Yeah, I like that. Here we got another decent white card. Stalwart Valkyrie is good if you can play it as a discount, and even if not, it's fine. We might be an Ox deck if we can find a Plow, the 6/3 vehicle. We might be getting there with our Oxen. For now, I think I'll just take the Stalwart Valkyrie. Taking some of the only good white cards we're seeing go around. Emmerstrom Skullcairn is not really the kind of land I want to play unless I'm aggressive. Skull Raid could be okay, but I don't know how black we want to be yet. So I'll just take the Stalwart Valkyrie. Notably, the Snowland's missing from that pack. There's a Plow. This is the third Mass Vandal I've seen so far. It kind of hurts a little bit. I think I'll take the Plow here. I don't mind having Plow and a couple Oxen in a slower white-based control deck, which is kind of what it looks like we're setting up to be. So I'll take this and see if I can pick up a couple cows later. So here... Invoke the Divine, I think, is fine. There's lots of artifacts and enchantments to get. It's not the best version of this effect that I... in the set, but it's fine. Koma's Faithful is a totally fine creature. I don't know if I'm going to be white or black, or blue or black secondarily, though, so I don't know if I want this or the Stroke, so I'm just going to take the Invoke the Divine. Okay, this did wheel, so I'm going to snap this up. I play Kennelmaster and Jarl. It looks like black is kind of open. I'll take the Ox here. Frostpire Arcanist wheeled. So did the Undersea Invader. Maybe blue is open. I just didn't see enough cards. Yeah, I'll take the Arcanist just in case. And Undersea Invader is a totally fine card to play. And I might need to play the Koma's Faithfuls. Okay. Like, we got playables in both those colors. Let's see what we open up. Shepherd of the Cosmos is good. Notably, one of the Oxes didn't wheel, but I'm not super worried about that. Shepherd's good. Shepherd can return not a lot here, but usually returning something with Shepherd, like a rune, is pretty nice. Icebind Pillar would be nice. We have 3 Snowlands already. I might just be on the Icebind Pillar plan. Gates of Istvel, I will absolutely play. I don't know if it's worth first picking, though. This land I'm not going to take. I'm not going to turn a legendary creature into a god and then make gods indestructible. It's just not great. Frostbite's good, but I don't know. I think I'm going to take the Pillar. I think Pillar's pretty good, and then wheel one of these white cards, hopefully. Okay. Redain, God of the Worthy, is pretty good. Her front side's okay. Flying Vigilance taxes snow cards and expensive things, but the back side's really good. It makes your creatures not take a whole bunch of damage. It's a pretty flexible card. I'm going to move the black cards out for now. It looks like I'm going to be white-blue because I got the Iceman Pillar. Notably, this is a mountain. There's not a lot else here for us. I'm looking to pick up another Behold, another Iron Verdict would be great, and then more Oxen. It's kind of some of the cards I'm looking for. Okay, Augury Raven is nice, but I'm going to take the Shepherd of the Cosmos here. I think the upside on Shepherd's higher. I would happily play another land, but I'm going to take this kind of premium uncommon over it. Like I said, I'd play Raven, but I'd rather play Shepherd of the Cosmos. We don't have a ton to get back yet, but there's a really good chance that we end up wanting to get something back with Shepherd. If either of these lands wheel, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, there's a Rune of Flight. That's a really late struggle for Skemfar. So maybe green was open and there just weren't a bunch of green cards. Interesting. I think I'll take the Rune. How many creatures do I have? 6. One of them's an Ox and the rest fly already. I guess it's either the Rune or the snow-covered plains. This is the worst snow-covered land, though. It might wheel. I wouldn't mind picking up like a Bergstrider eventually. Maybe the plains is just important enough. Yeah, I'm gonna take the plains. It's kind of a weird pick. All the blue cards I have already, or all the creatures I have fly already. So I wasn't even sure if the Rune would be that good there. Port of Carfell lets you return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. We don't have that many great creatures to get back. Bind the Monster is good. I like having the first Bind the Monster. Priest of the Haunted Edge is pretty good too. There's also Snow-Covered Island. The more snowlands we get, the easier it'll be to turn on the Icebind Pillar. Maybe pick up a couple Bergstriders to go with it. I'm just going to take the Snowland. I feel like having enough Snowlands really does make your deck that much better. Like here, I'll take the Snow Swamp. I want to play a Swamp anyways to splash the Kaya, so it'll be a Snow Swamp. Mirror Lake is a great card, but I'm not green. No white cards in the pack. Don't really want to play Raven Form if I can avoid it. Now I feel pretty good. That's a late Feed the Serpent. Holy cow. But then there's also Bind the Monster and Augury Raven. Wow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I think I'm taking this Feed the Serpent. Maybe that's... I didn't mean to take it, I just meant to select it. I double clicked on accident, but holy cow. Here, I'll take a Mists and maybe not play it. Okay, Gates of Istfell wheel, that's good. I'm happy about that. These Mass Mandals are going late, so is the Icehide Troll. I guess I'll take another Arcanist. I don't have anything to get with them yet. Really hope we can pick something up. None of the cards in this pack I wanted to wheel. I don't even remember what they were, but nothing wheeled. Take a Crush the Weak. I'll take this. I might play this. Okay, I'd like to pick up... So the Bergstriders didn't wheel. I was hoping they would. We've got 6 Snowlands now for our 1 snow payoff. Hoping I can pick up just some more good cards this pack. That's all I really want. Ruffin's Warning makes a 1/1, then draws a card, and then we can grab a card from our sideboard and put it on top of our deck. And that's probably the pick. Hope to wheel what, a Battershield Warrior, the Braggart, the Valkyrie, or the Snow-Covered Plains. Yeah. Okay. And Crippling Fear is just amazing. So I think actually what I'm going to do is cut these Frostpire Arcanists and cut this Undersea Invader and be white-black, splashing these 3 blue cards instead of the other way around. So I'm going to take the Crippling Fear, hopefully wheel one of those other good cards. Here, the Hailstorm Valkyrie actually looks pretty okay. Not really the Black Snow payoff I wanted, but it's decent. I could also take a Way Down. And now I only have 4 creatures, but if I put the Deathknell Berserker and these Koma's Faithful back in, that makes it better. I think I'll take the Hailstorm Valkyrie. I have decent removal already. Maybe wheel the Shieldmate. Kind of bricked here. We could take the Replicating Ring to fix our colors a little bit better. And maybe play a red card if we wanted to. Take the Bind the Monster. I don't think we need to. Snow Plains. Yeah, I'll take the Replicating Ring, I think. Okay, Clarion Spirit's very good. I don't know how often we'll be able to turn it on, but whenever we do, it just pays off almost immediately. And now we get Raven Wings potentially, Master Scald to get back an artifact or enchantment. Let's see, what enchantments do we have? We've got the Pillar and the Raven's Warning. I like having a Master Scald in my decks. I don't have that much other top end either. Courser's fine. I'm going to take Master Scald. Rebuying some of those cards that I just mentioned is really good. Ooh, Grimdrauger's nice. So is Giant Ox for the plow that we have. And then there's Ice Tunnel. I'm gonna take the Ice Tunnel. I want to cast my spells. That was a hard pick. I didn't like that I had to make that pick. Or that I had to give up what I had to give up to make that pick. That's stupidly like Frostbite. I might take this Frostbite, actually. Yeah. Okay, Braggart is good. I'll take the Braggart. I don't think I want Carter. I could probably splash it easily enough. I don't think it's what I want. I'll just take the Braggart. Here, the Scorn Effigy doesn't look so bad. Yeah, I'll take the Snow Island. Okay, another Death Knell Berserker. Another Coma's Faithful. Wings of the Cosmos. And the last pick, Carful Kennel Master. Okay. So let's see. I didn't get any double spells, so these actually didn't do anything. Do I have any way to pump power for the Death Knell Berserkers? Don't really, but I might just have to play them as 2/2s. Or at least the first one. The deck didn't, or this draft didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but that's okay. So let's see, 15 creatures, 11 non-creatures. I can definitely cut a creature. I think I'll cut a Coma's Faithful. 2 seems fine. Master Scald can get back what? The Scorn Effigy, the Ring, the Warning, or the Pillar, if somehow those die. I don't know if I need to play the Invoke the Divine. Let's check my mana. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 if I need it to be 9 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue sources. It's more than enough. Black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. I need another black source. And then red, I've got 1, 2, 3 red sources. I think it's worth it to play the Frostbite. I know it seems weird. I think I'll just cut a Plains and go up a Swamp. And then, do I need anything else? I'm not going to play the Crush of the Week. I'm wondering about the Wings of the Cosmos, actually. I think I'm only going to play one Death Knell Berserker because I don't have any way to do anything interesting with it. So this deck is not great, but it's got Kaya and it's got Crippling Fear, both of which are very good cards. And I've got some Dorks, and I hope that I will be able to do something with all of that. I've got some lands that do things too, which is always good. Yeah, so this is what the deck's going to be. Though, now that I say that, the Plow. I only ended up with one Ox. I really was hoping I would be able to pick up another Ox later on. But it never showed up in a pack where I wanted it over something else. I'm wondering if I keep the Ox because it's just a fine blocker, but maybe swap out the Plow for the Invoke the Divine. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just, there's a lot of artifacts and enchantments in the set. Lots of things to get. Yeah, this is going to be the deck. Okay. This seems good. If you want to see how this deck plays out, check back soon for the gameplay videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.